In the previous lessons, we learned how to use these adverbs. These adverbs can be used with different tenses, even though if you want to be grammatically correct, most of them should be used with the present perfect tense, especially in writing. But there are two types of present perfect: the present perfect simple, which we have studied already, and the present perfect continuous, which we haven't studied yet. Look at these two sentences. They sound the same. They both answer the question how long. The first one is in the present perfect simple tense, and the second one is in the present perfect continuous. Continuous means something ongoing. It keeps going, it doesn't stop. We choose the continuous rather than the simple to talk about things that are ongoing. Things that started in the past are still happening in the present and will probably still be happening in the future. One way to think about it is like this. So we form the present perfect continuous in the positive as follows. Let's look at an example in the negative form. Sarah hasn't been feeling well for 2 weeks. She hasn't felt well for 2 weeks. She's still not feeling well now and will probably keep on not feeling well in the near future. From positive to negative, we simply add not after have or has. Now let's learn how to form questions. Have you been exercising since the lockdown? This question means, did you exercise after the lockdown? Are you exercising now? And of course, that implies if you keep on exercising in the near future. The question form goes as follows. If you're not sure whether to use the present perfect simple or the present perfect continuous, just remember that continuous means something that continues. Let's think of an action that cannot continue. Graduate. To graduate is to successfully complete a course or a degree. You can't say, I've been graduating university. That doesn't sound right. It would make more sense to use the present perfect simple if we don't know when, or we don't care about the date of the graduation. Or you can use the past simple if we do know when. Let's look at another example. Break. Break is a verb that can have different meanings depending on the prepositions that come after. To break up means to end a relationship. To break out is to become affected with an inflammation onto the skin. Which one do you think we cannot use with the present perfect continuous? Break up. You can't say she's been breaking up with her boyfriend. That's not something that is ongoing. Breaking out, on the other hand, is something that could go for a long time. There are also other verbs that cannot be used with the continuous. We call these verbs stative verbs. These verbs do not describe an action, but rather things we do with our minds and hearts. For example, play is an action, so this sentence is correct. Know, on the other hand, is something we do with our minds. You should not say, I've been knowing you for a long time. If you have a stative verb, use the present perfect. I have known you for a long time. You can Google stative verbs to see the whole list of verbs that cannot be used with the continuous tenses.